Hey everyone, it is day 13. I'm almost halfway through my 30-day challenge. So first I kind of thought I'm doing a carnivore fasting focused lifestyle 30-day challenge. I did do this before the summer and had amazing results, but I didn't track anything. I didn't kind of share my stories, my success, and kind of really think about what I was doing. And so this time I thought I would start and really kind of hone in a little bit more. I have been doing mostly OMAD, so one meal a day. I did plan on fasting a little bit longer. Unfortunately, I ended up getting a major ear infection, sinus infection, and the antibiotics and everything I needed to take, which has nothing to do with carnivore because everyone around me has the same thing and they're all eating a standard American diet. So, what I kind of thought I would go through today is some of the foods, like what you can have and what you can't have on a carnivore diet. So basically all your meat, so beef, poultry, like your chicken. Organ meats are really important. I think bone broth is really important, bone marrow. Obviously you can have pork, any of those types of things. What is kind of questionable is a lot of the dairies and cheese. From what following quite a few other people like Sean Baker and the Petersons and quite a few other people, some people can tolerate dairy. You want to go with, if you're going to do dairy, a really good quality dairy. I haven't done much dairy. I do think I am intolerant to it. So I've had a few pieces here and there, but I haven't eaten a ton. That being said, I'm next week going for like a little week vacation to visit my cousins and to go to a concert with friends and to go visit more friends. So we're kind of traveling around to a few different cities. So I'm sure dairy's going to sneak in there that week. So we'll see kind of what that does with my digestion and all that type of things. But and another thing is coffee is kind of a questionable thing because obviously it's not carnivore, but because of the way it is ground and filtered and things, you're not really consuming the plant per se. Some people say it's fine. Right now, I have been doing coffee. My plan was to go without it. But again, I am working full time and going to the gym full time and had a major cold and I am making excuses, but I haven't done it yet. So hopefully when I get back from my vacation, I am going to, and I just put it out there, I'm going to be doing a coffee-free little stint then. So foods that aren't allowed, you're not allowed to have like your vegetables, your fruits, grains, pastas, anything like that is completely forbidden. No juices, no anything else. So basically it's anything that comes from an animal. Oh, you can have fish and those types of things. So that's what you can have. Now, for me, the benefits and disadvantages, like I said, I've been doing this for 13 days. So I did just make a quick list so I didn't miss anything. So for the benefits, I have found it very anti-inflammatory. I do have a lot of inflammation, a lot of like in my wrists, migraines, hips, different things. I have a lot of inflammation in my stomach. So I found it has been drastically reduced. I did end up getting Botox just a few days into this, so it's kind of hard to say my migraines have been significantly better, but is that because of the Botox or because of the carnivore? I don't really know, but I know that typically my wrists and my shoulders and hips hurt a lot more, and that's significantly down. It is very anti-inflammatory, so that's been a huge benefit. Depression. I do find when I eat a lot of gluten, pasta, those types of things, I get very depressed and just very down. I'm not happy. So I've been a lot happier. I definitely feel better. So that has definitely been a huge plus. Weight loss, I am down 4.8 pounds in total. I am going to the gym a lot, so I do wish that I had a monitor to see like how much fat I lost and muscle gain, but unfortunately I don't, so I don't know that, but I definitely can feel a little bit tighter and a little bit sexier. Um, Another benefit is I'm not as hungry. So I've really been finding that the carnivore is really keeping me satisfied, and I'm not like craving foods when I get hungry. I've been doing OMAD. I have been working out. I go to CrossFit. It's pretty extreme. It's pretty a lot of, I know all CrossFit gyms are a little bit different, but it's very similar as well. We seem to do a lot of endurance. Like so today was 15 minutes. We did 250-meter row and then 2 push-ups, 250-meter row, 4 push-ups, and we just kept adding 2 push-ups every single time. I got up to 16 push-ups, and we had to do, for our push-ups, we had to do chest right to the ground and up. So I did do it slightly elevated because I haven't done many push-ups with my chest all the way down. So I just, so that I could get down and back up without hurting my back or arching my back. But anyway, it was like I was just sweating a lot. So I'm definitely burning a lot of calories with that. Another huge benefit with the carnivore is that it's easy to prep. I literally, either my husband or myself, just will make like a bunch of liver, a bunch of hamburger, a bunch of bacon, right? Like, and have like salami and different things. And I buy the really good quality salami. And that's just because I like the different textures in that. I have eaten a lot of liver this week and a lot of hamburger. Personally, I find chicken in that isn't as satisfying, and I don't know if it's because the chicken's too lean or what. So maybe I'll do a feed of like chicken wings or something this week to see if like a fattier chicken, if that would kind of keep me feeling satisfied. But beef is definitely, for me, where it's at. I love liver, hamburger, steaks. Last night, I'll show you a picture right here. We had steak, bacon, and a piece of chicken, and I did put a little bit of butter on my chicken and a little bit of spice on the steak and chicken, and then I just ate the bacon the way it was. So yes, it's very easy to prep for carnivore, and it's very easy to do OMAD. So it saves me a lot of time. Like, I don't know how people have time to make 3 meals and a bunch of snacks and this and that. I literally have been doing my keto coffee, having OMAD, so 1 meal a day. I did do a couple alternate days and 148. It was like 52 or something. And I would have went longer, but like I said, I had to take food with my antibiotics. So that kind of messed up my fasting prior to my 30 days, but there's nothing I can do. I need to work with what I've been handed, and I'm going to make the absolute best out of this. Some of the disadvantages of doing carnivore is socially. So tonight we were going to go out for dinner and then I still am not feeling, I'm feeling a lot better, but I'm still not feeling 100%. So but I was just like, oh my gosh, when I go out, like, what am I going to order? It's like, socially it's very hard unless you're going to go to like a steakhouse that you can order just a steak. But it's hard just to go into a restaurant and be like, I just want like 2 burger patties and a side of bacon or whatever it is that you're going to order. If I would have went out tonight, though, I would have ordered the restaurant that we went to. I would have ordered a pate and probably mussels, so things that don't have sides. So would have made it a little bit easier. So it is hard socially. And another thing is it can be a bit boring. I personally use a lot of spices. I know it's not technically carnivore, but I just find that it does help to kind of change it up. So like using lots of garlic. I use like a really good quality Epicure garlic aioli powder. I buy a habanero powder. I do a couple different things to kind of spice everything up and make it taste a little bit better. And so as far as other disadvantages, I'm not really sure yet because I'm only 13 days in and I've had so many benefits. I don't think that my cold or flu has anything to do with carnivore. In fact, I think I'm going to bounce back quicker than if I was doing a standard American diet. Everyone at work that's had it has seemed to have it longer, harder, taken longer to recover than me. That being said, I did get an ear infection, but I get ear infections my whole life. So that's just the way it is. So yeah, so that's the advantages and disadvantages so far with my 13 days. The last couple days has been going really, really well. Like I said, I had the steak, bacon, and a little bit of chicken yesterday. It is 5 o'clock. I haven't eaten yet today. I got up this morning. I went to the gym. I still did do another cold shower. So this is day 3 of cold showers, and it's disgusting. Like, I absolutely hate it when I'm in the shower, but when I get out, I actually feel better than if it would have been a hot shower. So I'm just going to keep trying that and see what happens with that. Anything else? I think that's really it. So I've been drinking lots of snake juice. Now, I know some people do get constipated on carnivore. I have not had that problem at all. So there's no issue at all with having no fiber for me. I'm going like a champ, so that's no big. So yes, that's day 13. I think I'm going to start doing like 2 days together because it's just a little challenging working full time and everything and trying to get these videos pumped out. But if this is something, if you want to kind of see how my 30 days goes, I'm going to do another challenge afterwards, and I'm going to just see what happens with this 30 days before I decide exactly what I'm going to do for my next 30 days. But if this is something that interests you, please subscribe. If it's something you have questions, you want to comment, please comment below. I do think that we are stronger together by like sharing what's working, what's not. I follow a ton of other people to see what they're doing and what works for them. And yeah, it really seems to help me, and it gives me, some things to experiment with. I don't think that carnivore is for everyone. I don't think that there's necessarily a diet for everyone, but I do think self-experimenting and seeing how it works for your body, I do think that carnivore could help a lot of people. There's a lot of like inflammation, a lot of depression, a lot of things, and I do think that this could help so many people. So if you want to share this with anybody else, like I said, if you have any questions, comments, we'd love to hear from you. And as always, nothing tastes as good as healthy feels. So try your best to, empower yourself with health and then just eat accordingly. Anyway, have a good night. Thanks.